You will be hunted. The White City for certain. Council. And there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
Finally!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Darksiders related video. Because of the THQ Nordic event, we finally got another trailer for Darksiders 4, and honestly, I'm really hyped about this. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, the trailer itself is just another CG trailer, just like the one at the original THQ Nordic event from last year. It won't really give us an idea of gameplay or anything like that, because it is just a CG trailer, but when it comes to plot, it does give us a good idea of what they're going to be up to. Because at the start of the trailer, we get the iconic line from the ending of the very first game from Uriel. You're going to be hunted. You're going to be hunted by the council, by the White City, everyone. Are you going to wage this war on your own? And he says, no, not alone. And you get the 4 horsemen. So you get a similar line to that, but it's animated, and it's basically giving us the idea that it's going to be the definitive follow-up to Darksiders 1 and being the conclusion finally. We're not going to be getting a Strife game, which a lot of people want, including myself, which really does suck, but I also do feel like they treated Genesis as Strife's game, so we kind of got it, but we kind of didn't, which really does suck. And that's a topic all on its own, because I know that Genesis is a mixed bag, but we're here to talk about Darksiders 4. So, what are my basic takeaways and thoughts? I'm very much excited. Do I think this game is probably going to be coming out this year? It could, but I highly doubt it. Maybe it's an early 2026 title, or maybe it could come out at the end of the year, around fall, but I highly doubt that. Can't really definitively say when this game could be released, but I do think it probably could be close, because of the fact that they've really kept stuff hidden, and they've really marketed this game mostly with CG trailers. The marketing from this game has came from 2 CG trailers now from these THQ Nordic events. Nothing else, no other events like PlayStation or Xbox or anything like that. Just mainly THQ, which does kind of suck, but I do feel like THQ does own the rights, so it does make sense to some extent, but it is also frustrating. But getting from both trailers, we got a brief tease with the council just saying horsemen. We get a trailer that does tease us with the idea of it following Darksiders 1 and stuff like that. But the biggest tease is actually them showing in the trailer all 4 horsemen do make an appearance, which does give me the idea that we are going to probably be playing finally all 4, because we've got a taste of each one and how they could play in the previous games. Like, we got a sense of what war could play like, we got an extension of what war can play like with Genesis, we got a little bit of Strife's gameplay, and we got Death and Fury. So we got a basic overview of every horseman. Now we can finally have them all in the same game and refine their movesets from their previous solo outings, because we do know how they play. And now we can kind of pull a little bit from Devil May Cry 5 here. Now, I know a lot of people disagree with me on this point, but it's the only way I could see this game working, because Genesis did give us a tease for what the multiplayer for Darksiders could look like, and the only other way I could see it working is pulling a little bit from the different 4-player multiplayer games like Suicide Squad, or they might pull from something like Guardians of the Galaxy, having it to where each specific horseman, you can only use them with a prompt and stuff like that, which I think a lot of people would hate, because you would actually want to play as each specific horseman, because we have got a taste of what it's like to play each horseman from their respective games. And I feel like that would piss a lot of people off if you just result them into being these little prompts, or you can force them to do this or command them to do that. I feel like that would suck. You would actually want to play as the other horsemen as well. So I feel like this game could be in one part single player and one part multiplayer. As for how I could see it working to where you would switch between different horsemen, it could be through different story events, or you can have it in tag teams where you can only play as 2 at a time, very similar to Genesis. I mainly see it working like Devil May Cry 5 because it would make the most sense to actually play each character separately, and then you have some tag team playing as multiplayer and some couch co-op or online co-op, because it would make sense around that point. point, but I really don't know because I can't say what genre they're going to be pulling from, what aspect are they going to be pulling from, how exactly they can handle gameplay this time around compared to the previous titles. As long as it does feel like Darksiders, that's my main thing. I don't want this game to feel like something else in its entirety. And I could always be wrong by the time this game comes around because we only are working off of CG trailers, nothing else. So if you guys liked my ramblings, some of my theories, ideas, and takeaways, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know some of your thoughts as well. Let me know what you think, what they're going to be doing, and other various things, and make sure to like this video. It does help out the channel and me, or give it a dislike. It's perfectly fine if you disagreed. If you are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications button to be notified when I upload. Check out any other content, whether it's Darksiders, Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, or any other content under the sun. Have a good rest of your guys' night, evening, morning, afternoon, or whatever it is for you in the world, and peace out. Bye-bye.